Hello, everybody. Welcome to Chuckadelphia. Thank you for joining me. Today, I have the third installment of the Sacred Trilogy, Playing with Numbers. So this is Playing with Numbers, Part 3. And today, we're going to be talking about ordinal numbers. So kick back, relax, and come along with me for this ride, okay? So ordinal numbers, for the most part, we take the cardinal numbers and we add the th at the end, okay? So 6 becomes sixth, right? 7 becomes seventh. We'll see that here, right? Seventh, 10th, 11th, 13th, etc. But we have some exceptions, right? 1 becomes first, 2 becomes second, 3 becomes third, 5 becomes fifth, 8 becomes eighth, right? We don't add another th, we just add an h at the end. 9 becomes ninth, we get rid of that e, and 12 becomes 12th. And the rule duplicates into other areas. So we wouldn't say 31st, we would say 31st, right? So I show you 1st through 31st here because that will be important in a moment. In the meantime, let's talk about how we write ordinal numbers, okay? In compound ordinal numbers, note that only the last figure is written as an ordinal number. In other words, we wouldn't say 2nd, 100th, 21st. No, we would say 221st. 312th, 985th. You understand? Okay? When expressed as figures, the last 2 letters of the written word are added to the ordinal number. Okay, so here, ST. That becomes 1ST, first. RD helps us with third. 95th becomes 95TH, 95th. And 150th becomes 150TH, 150th. All right? So how do we use ordinal numbers? Well, I'm glad I asked myself that. All right. We use ordinal numbers when we talk about dates. Okay. So I would say my birthday is February 18th. I would not say February 18. If I said that, people would look at me funny. Okay. And maybe in the distance, a child might cry. But we don't want that to happen. We want people to love what we say. We want to say it right. Steve's birthday is February 31st. Right? What are you doing on the 3rd of October? Right? Sometimes we put the day in front of the month like that, 3rd of October. And the floors of a building, right? The Infinite office is found on the 2nd floor of the building. My bedroom is on the 2000th floor. No elevator, all steps. I got to climb up 2,000 floors every day. Can you believe that? That's not cool, right? So a couple other ways we use ordinal numbers, right? Sequence or order, okay? Especially like when you talk about your sports team, okay? If someone says, what place did your sports team finish? What team where did the Eagles finish last year? The Eagles finished in 1st place in their division, right? And we could use this in other ways, like in races and movies, right? When they're sequels. The Empire Strikes Back is the 2nd Star Wars movie made, but it is actually the 5th movie in the series. A gold medal will be given to the person that finishes first in the race. The person that finishes in 50th place will only receive a high five. High five, right? Good. Now, kings and queens, when those names are written, Roman numerals are used. But when we say them, we use ordinal numbers, okay? So we wouldn't say Henry VIII. Instead, we would say Henry VIII. Henry VIII challenged the Catholic Church. Louis XVI becomes Louis XVI. Louis XVI was the last king of France, right? Queen Elizabeth II becomes Queen Elizabeth II, is the current Queen of England, all right? Now, we also use ordinal numbers with centuries. We are currently living in the 21st century. What kinds of cars did people drive in the 10th century? Well, that is our show for today, the last installment of the trilogy. Thank you, Scott Cassidy, for your awesome photos. This beautiful view of a sunset in Australia, a wonderful gift you have. Thank you, everybody, for hanging with me in Chuckadelphia. I hope everybody is safe. As always, remember that you do not need a classroom to learn. You can continue learning. Let the world be your classroom, okay? Make sure you like this video and share it with your friends. Recommend Chuckadelphia to your friends. I would appreciate it. And as always, Carpe diem. And I would like to say Ciao, ciao to you all. Okay?